Bring you back to this breaking news out of Pittsburgh right now. A snow-covered bridge collapsed this morning, sending several vehicles into the creek below. Wow, at least 4 of those vehicles were on the bridge at the same time, including a bus. Right now, we know there are 10 people who were injured. 3 were transported, thankfully with just minor, non-life-threatening injuries. Right now, we want to welcome Pennsylvania Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman. Are you there at the scene, or are you at your home?
I am. I know I'm at the scene. The bridge, the missing bridge span is right over my shoulder. I'm about 15 feet away from it right now. The bridge disengaged from both ends of the span and fell into Frick Park, which is Pittsburgh's largest park within its city limits.
So you're there. Have you talked to somebody, any of the drivers, any of the people inside the cars?
No, I haven't spoken to any of the people that are injured. They were all taken to the hospital or they've been discharged. But, you know, and just in terms of just the impact, I mean, this is a bridge that I've driven over countless times, drove over it yesterday, in fact, to pick our son up from his best friend's house. So this is an instrumental piece of Pittsburgh's infrastructure. And, you know, of course, the most important takeaway is that thankfully no one was killed. But I certainly would say that it's a stark wake-up call, this just in terms of just how critical making these investments in our infrastructure is.
Well, you're bringing that up, and I do want to get back to exactly what happened this morning, but the president is visiting the Pittsburgh area to speak about infrastructure. This is a strange coincidence.
Yeah, I mean, it's impossible to overstate how jarring of a coincidence that is. But I mean, standing right here, you know, 10 feet behind me is a span that no longer has the bridge that carried thousands of Pittsburghers, you know, over and back and forth. So it's harder to draw a more you know, stark contrast of what's necessary and what's needed in terms of investment in our infrastructure here in this country.
Yeah, and obviously, we actually did a little research. We know the bridge was inspected around September of 2021. But we don't know much about any result. Did we know that there were any problems with the bridge?
No, and I certainly would never speculate on that. But that's consistent with the information that was provided by the local officials here.
Okay. So. If you had an audience with the president, since he's visiting your town, what would you say?
I would say just keep going, Joe. You know, you're doing a great job getting the infrastructure dollars out here to the states, and that's what we need to do. We got to keep getting the infrastructure rebuilt, reimagined, and together for the next 100 years. And this bridge is 100 years old, and it demonstrates just how critical these investments are in our communities, just not here locally in Western Pennsylvania, but all across Pennsylvania and all across the nation.
Yeah, I think about the city I've now called my new hometown, Chicago. I've been to Joliet, of course, very famous for its very old 100-year-old bridges, so I understand what you're saying. I just want to get a detail in from this morning. It looks like you're wearing a hoodie. I hope you're warm enough. I'm really grateful you're with us. I hope you have a real coat on.
I don't, and I'm actually in shorts, but I had I know, but this just came out, and I just came right over. I don't live far from here. I live fairly close, so I just came over, and it's jarring, and it's just surreal to see again the bridge you just drove over yesterday collapse, but it does draw a very urgent reminder of just how critical these infrastructure investments are.
And again, repeating that nobody died. Remarkably, it's just amazing that there weren't more cars on the bridge at the time. It is snowing where you are, so perhaps people were staying inside, working from home today. There was a human chain. Rescuers, first responders actually created a human chain to get people from down in the, I don't know if it's a ravine, a creek, but there was a bus dangling on the bridge. Can you just describe what had happened before we spoke with you?
Oh, the emergency personnel have done a magnificent job in removing the individuals that were caught or trapped on that, and they've just been so thorough and professional. The natural gas leak was addressed. They were flying a drone over the seat to make sure there wasn't anything that they were missing. They've just been just magnificent in their efforts, and I think it speaks to the fact that everyone's been taken to the hospital that needs to go, and again, thankfully there are no fatalities. fatalities.
Yeah, and rescuers rappelling nearly 150 feet down. I know you're pumped full of adrenaline. That's why you can stand out there in the snow in shorts and a hoodie. But I am so grateful that you came out there, that you would speak with us live. Thank you for FaceTiming with us, essentially, Lieutenant Governor. We appreciate it.
Okay, thank you for having me on. But again, if to anyone that's watching, it's just, the ultimate ad on how important infrastructure investment is in our country is just 15 feet behind me. And I just hope, today that we get that message out.
Yeah, and that this is a warning without fatalities, without anybody being seriously injured. A warning. Thank you so much again for your time, Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman.
Okay,
Go get warm. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.